friends, Canadians will not be okay with this. This is a knife. This is a knife going in. These are our folks, mostly from Yemen and some Sudanese, and they're running for their lives. And suddenly the Canadian government, which, has been extraordinarily kind, in many respects, put a knife in. Have a look. See what you think.
We flee from Yemen and we flee the war that's still happening despite the conflict and which side in Yemen, and for whatever reason people are fleeing Yemen. We came here, we seek refugee in Canada, and Canada being generous enough to protect us as Yemenis. And since I came here, we're actually becoming part of the Canadian system, not burdening the system. We've been working. I got my offer letter immediately after I got my work permit. I've been working here, helping hospitals as an engineer. So I've been contributing to the societies, helping hospitals. And
Tell us a bit about your education. How
I graduated as a biomedical engineer from one of the best universities in Malaysia, which is actually recognized here in Canada. Why am I here today? Basically, with no notice, the waiting period became from 26 months into 99 months, which is basically 8 years.
the waiting period for
To get the PR.
okay
the
permanent
permanent
residency? It went
So-
from how long to how long?
I've been waiting for now more than 2 years and 3 months, just for my application to be pending under process. So every time I don't bother calling the IRCC a lot because they have already a lot of things to do. But all what I'm asking for is clarity, and if clarity, and that's it.
Tell
Why
us
is it
again,
from
remind me again.
26 months to 99 months.
26 months to 99 months.
Yes.
He just fulfilled the 26 months. He was expecting the PR any moment now within the past month or two. And then suddenly he saw the news about the 99 months meeting.
So he went through the whole 26 months of working,
Yeah.
and with the understanding, that you have every right to have this understanding.
So
That it was 26 months,
Yeah.
and then word came that it was going to be 90.
Exactly.
99.
Yeah. So when I called, I maybe called during the last 2 years and 3 months, maybe 3 times or 2 times. Don't wanna bug the IRCC calling them, but during the recent call I had, I got basically no answer to my questions. Is there any delay? Is there any papers that you need me to provide? Is there any reason for the delay? Basically, why we're here today is we're seeking answers.
So all of a sudden you get news, and where did you get this news? How did you got a call? Did you, or did you get a letter saying it's now 99 months,
From
99 years, or 99 months? I'm
From
sorry.
the website.
The
From
website.
The IRCC website. Yeah.
So that must have been. How did that feel?
Yeah, for me, I have my wife here. I would say my family is here, which is my wife. My other family, our own family, are somewhere else. But
and we can't visit them because the protected person travel document doesn't allow you entry to all the countries, and where they live is somewhere we cannot go to, unfortunately. At least he can't. Now that I have the Canadian citizenship, I can, but he can't.
for other people as well, if they are here, they want to bring their family from Yemen, basically where I personally know these people. So they want to take their family out from the war that's been happening in Yemen. So they want to bring them here to safety. And with the 99 months, it's basically sending them to whatever the situation and the circumstance in Yemen, which is very, very mentally draining to these people. And we know few stories where they are actually be functional, part of society, but the overload of their mental health is too much. That's why they are seeking basically a glance of hope to at least when they will be united with their family, kids, and parents.
A little bit of, some kind of something that they can hang on to and believe in. Yeah. So how did you feel when you heard news that all of a sudden this enormous change in your life?
For context, I have been through all of this back in 2018 or 2019, and I waited for 2 to 3 years to get my PR. Exactly the same process of applying for being a protected person. And thankfully, after a lot of delay, I got my citizenship in September of last year. I'm also a healthcare worker, and after I got this news, I was thinking, what is the prospects for my husband? Can I continue here serving the community if I feel like my husband can't? Because I consider us like the two of us as a unit. So it was quite devastating, and I was wondering, like, how can we advocate for each other? And even though, yes, I do have the citizenship, it doesn't mean much if my husband can't visit his family, if he is, even his ability to travel abroad as part of his work requirement is also interrupted because of this. And so this affecting him affects me,
Of course.
directly or indirectly. So I don't know, it's almost felt like I got the news for myself, not just for Saturn. Yeah.
And even though she got the citizenship, when we actually want to go back and unite with our parents, she can, I can't. So
How old are your parents?
my parents is about 62 and my mom is about 58.
So what do they say to you, or what do you say to them?
I try to ignore this question because basically if I wait 99 years, God forbid, I don't know what news I would receive. God forbid that day never come. At least I want to see them first. That's all.
Yes,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah, 99 months, and they are 60 something. We work in, we are a healthcare worker, so there is a risk of not seeing them.
Yes. Thank you.
To be honest, even though we're asking for clarity from IRCC, we're asking for basically a fair treatment for us being waiting for that long. We still really appreciate the Canadian government accepting us and welcoming us to this land. It's the land of the opportunity, and we're trying to use this opportunity to the fullest and also give back as much as we can to the Canadian government. And yeah, my wife is a healthcare worker. I work in a hospital. This is partially giving back to the community, and we can't be thankful enough to the point where we all what we can do is with our skills put the skills in the right position and give back. That's all.
What do you say to Canadians that are watching this now?
To the Canadians been watching, to be honest, since we arrived here we felt welcome. We felt this is our second home. We really appreciate you guys. We want to be part of this community, but me personally, I've never seen anything bad coming toward me as a refugee here in Canada. And so just them welcoming us to their own country and welcoming us and protecting us, that means a lot to me personally, because not any other country is doing this. So we appreciate you guys. We appreciate the Canadian system welcoming, protecting us at the same time. Yeah, we can't thank you guys enough. That's
and I think we got used to having clarity in terms of, obviously the processes take time, but this seemed to be a little bit unusual in terms of the behavior, because if I apply knowing I'm going to be waiting for 99 months up front, then that seems to be fair. But when I've been waiting for 2.5 years, expecting my PR to come today, and then someone tells me you're going to have to wait for another 6-7 years, and there's a few other years for applying for the citizenship, so if you're looking at 10 years, it interrupts the flow of your life and your ability to actually continue doing what you do. So I really hope there is some reconsideration for the people who at least have applied and in the system and have been waiting for a while, for their waiting and the communication that they've received to be respected.
Thank you. You can see the child is frightened, and the mother's been through so much. Can you just tell us a little bit about your story? How old are you, and what's your family circumstances, and where you're from, and why you left?
Okay, I am from Yemen. I am 27 years old. My country, my family is not here in my country in Yemen. Also, my husband is not here in Saudi Arabia. I am now agency. I'm not refugee, like agency, like human.
Human refugee, like it's not like a political refugee. So it takes more time for refugees to take their.
10 years.
You're not a political.
It's not like it's not like a political refugee. It's like a human right refugee.
A
It
human
takes
rights
more
refugee.
time to
So
get
it
the
takes
VR.
time. And how long have you been here again?
9 months.
Why are you here today? What brings you here? Why?
بحكي له بالانجليزي.
يقول لك ليش يعني ليش انت جيت اليوم او ايش اللي خلاك معصبه او انه
Because they take 10 years. I can't see my husband 10 years. Also my mom, she's in Yemen, in Sana'a. Sana'a is so hot. It's make me a lot of stress. I can't sleep. I can't eat because 10 years. It's
10 years.
difficult
10
for
years
me.
since you.
Yeah.
So what's happened between the time you left? Why did you leave Yemen? There's a war, but how close was the war to you and your family? How did it? Tell us why you left, because it would take a lot to make people here in Canada, they haven't been exposed to the kind of what kind of, how were you feel, how close to death, or how dangerous was it? Give us a little bit of a picture of what it was like living day to day in Yemen that prompted you to
I'm
leave.
gonna to tell you about Sana'a. I born in Sana'a. War is 11 years. I am there when it's 11 years. It's so hard. I see everything. I can't sleep when they damage my country and.
When you say you saw everything, tell us, I know it's very painful, but tell us a couple of the terrible things you saw that so horrified you that you can't say. A couple of examples, just because people here need to hear why, what it was like, your experience. What did you see exactly that horrified you in your sleep in Yemen, in the war? What did you see?
ايش الاشياء اللي شفتيها بالحرب او ايش اللي خلاك تطلعي؟
عادي ترجم لاني مو عارفه الانجليزي.
Can I translate for her?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
And who are you again?
Hudayfa.
Can I take a picture of you?
Oh, yeah, sure, no worries.
And what's your relationship, Danny?
She's my sister friend.
Okay, sister's friend. So yes, go ahead. So can you explain this Canadian? I think Canadians are generous hearts, and many of us have never lived in the kind of situation where we'd have to leave because of war. We've seen pictures of war.
Yes.
But what exactly did she? And we see the frustration she's experiencing
Yes.
to bring herself here, and she risks even whatever progress she's made to be here. So how bad was it? What did she see in Yemen in the war? How close? What kind of atrocity? And you have to give us a couple of, even though it's maybe painful, to say
Yes.
exactly what she saw. A couple of examples.
قولي لك ايش الاشياء او الامثله اللي انت شفتيها في الحرب اللي خلتك تطلعين من اليمن او اي مثال يعني تديهم.
قال اول شيء يعني اول حاجه ضربوا جنب بيتنا واحنا كلنا خرجنا من الشارع خرجنا يعني بدون عبايات بدون بشعرنا زي كذا كنا نشوف الضحايا بالارض مرميين يعني وحتى لما نشوف الصاروخ ينزل من الاسم كنا نخاف كثير يعني تحت الدرج نجلس يعني كان كثير يخوف.
When the war started, they were bombing beside like her home. The sounds of the bombing was so scary, and when they bombed beside when they bombed beside their home, they were like they go out from home without even like ibaya and hijab, and it was so scary. And when they go out and they say on the street, like a lot of bodies on the floor like died,
Bodies.
and
People that
they
maybe
were
knew
died in the floor.
on the ground.
On the ground.
In front of them, they dead body.
Yes, yes, and they were like hiding under the stairs and everywhere to feel safe and secure. That's why she left Yemen and the war.
It was
Yeah.
pretty scary.
Yeah, it
I think
is.
most Canadians would probably want to leave such a situation, even if they didn't know exactly where they were going and,
Yes.
and how they were going to be received.
Yeah.
Thank you. And
Thank you.
Thank you.
Be functional part of society, but the overload of their mental health is too much. That's why they are seeking basically a glance of hope to at least when they will be united with their family, kids and parents.
A little bit of, some kind of something that they can hang on to and believe in. Is there anything I didn't ask you about that you would like to say here today?
Yeah, I would like to ask me, are you planning to stay here? Do you think it's now, after spending these 3 years, is it secure for you and your kids to stay here? I'm gonna tell you actually, after what this appointment and this delay and this inhuman view to our applications and our cases, I feel like I did the wrong thing. I did the wrong thing to come here in Canada. I would like to go somewhere, but not here. But I don't like to disappoint the people I left, because I don't want, when they grow up, I need them to know that it was not my decision. I am here. I'm patient. I'm doing my best. I did
Yes.
2 voluntary jobs, and I am now full time working at Vancouver School Board. I studied also diploma here. I'm paying my tax. I'm doing exactly like regular Canadians doing to the country. I'm serving the country, but nobody's serving me. Nobody's feeling my.
What education do you have? What credentials did you have to get such a great job? It sounds like you've got a good job.
I have master's degree in advanced education. I have BA in English literature, and now before 2 years I finished my diploma in education assistant.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, sir.
Welcome.
My name is Bassam Amar Hassani. I'm in Canada here almost 3 years. My old years is 45 years, and I'm protect person. I apply for the PR permanent residence like around 1 year. But when you apply that from IRCC websites, they are saying that the maximum waiting is 24 months. But suddenly we saw that their website is changing to 99 months. Now really is disappointing me, because I have to wait for my family, for my kids for almost 9 years. It's not fair.
Tell us about your family, your kids, how
My
old they are.
family is actually now they are in Dubai. Now I didn't see them since 3 years. Okay, I was planning to bring them end of this year or maybe next year maximum to be united with me, here, because
Look in the eyes of Canada. Look right into the camera. Talk to Canadians.
Sorry.
Talk to Canadians
Yeah.
and tell us what you're.
I want to give this message to all the population here, Canadian people. They are very nice people, and they will not be accept for our sufferings. We are separating from our families, because a lot of people really they need help. Guys, you see everything is going on. What is going on here? We need your help, and we need you to support us in this case.
Look in my eyes and say that.
Yeah, we need your support to help us with this, because really it's painful. This is what I have.
9 years, that's unfair.
2 years to 9 years is that's أنا بكرت في المشكلة.
So when you say 2 years to 9 years, when you say 2 years to 9 years, exactly what are you referring to? What does that mean? 2 years to 9 years. 2 years. Please
I'm gonna
explain.
start. Okay. 2 years to 9 years, that means when my kids will come here as parents. My kids will no longer be kids when they come here.
Yeah.
That's too much.
And where does the 2 years? Were you told 2 years? Did someone say 2 years? Were you?
2
Did
years
you
it's
believe?
become 9 years now.
Why do you say 2 years? Were you told?
Before it was 2 years.
And was it written? Was it written in law that it was 2 years?
I don't know, but now
No, the regular time for processing applications before this month was 2 years, and now it's jumped to 9 years, which is like another life.
When did this change? When was this change from 2 years to 9 years announced?
This October.
This October.
yeah, this month.
So just this month is the news that it's
Yeah.
gone from 2 years to 9 years.
Yes.
And how did you find out about this change? Did you have any?
We checked the RCC official website. There is a processing time link. You go through it, you find out. Some people outside Quebec, it's 99 months. In Quebec, it's like 103 months. Sorry. Yeah, 103 months.
Even much more, yeah.
Yeah.
We need our rights. We need our rights. We need our rights. We need our rights.
At school, raising kids as students as my kids. I always remember my kids who are left without their dad. This is a real break heart.